Success is not a destination, but a journey of daily habits and decisions. This script is designed for a video explaining paths to success across different areas: money, relationships, health, and work. I will quote from famous books and then add my personal analysis to each idea. Quote, begin with the end in mind, Stephen R. Covey. Meaning, having a long-term vision guides every small decision you make today. Quote, whatever you think about, you become Napoleon. Meaning, controlling your thoughts changes your behavior and eventually your results. Start by clearly defining your priorities. Not everything deserves your time. Break big goals into small, actionable daily tasks. Consistency matters more than temporary motivation. Improve 1% every day. Set a simple monthly budget and review it weekly. Save a fixed portion of your income, no matter how small. Create an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses. Learn to say no to expenses that do not add real value. Invest in one skill at a time instead of spreading yourself thin. The return on investing in yourself is often higher than any external investment. Quote, learn to advance, not to prove, a common development principle. Knowledge without application does not change reality. Execution makes the difference. Read 20 pages or spend 20 minutes daily learning something new. Gradual learning builds significant expertise over 1 to 3 years. Face small fears first. Small experiments reduce anxiety. Experience is the fastest way to discover what works and what doesn't. Do not fear failure, but fear not learning from it. Failure is useful when you analyze the causes and correct the path quickly. Psychological flexibility separates those who succeed from those who remain stuck. Organize your time into focused blocks of work with planned breaks. Simple focus rules: no notifications, one task, fixed time. Daily discipline relies more on systems than on fleeting willpower. Use measurable task lists instead of vague intentions. Quote, a goal without a plan is just a wish, popular interpretation. Choose a morning routine that boosts mental and physical energy. Simple routine: water, movement, daily planning, and tackling the most important task first. Maintaining physical health doubles your productivity and decision-making ability. Good sleep, proper nutrition, and exercise are essential for sustainable success. Do not neglect mental health. Seek help when needed. Deep thinking requires quiet time without interruptions. Set aside weekly time for review and long-term planning. Periodic evaluation prevents small errors from turning into major crises. Building a useful network is more valuable than collecting business cards. Choose companions who encourage and increase your positive energy. Avoid people who drain your energy without giving value in return. Learn the art of communication and listening. Successful relationships open many doors. Work on your reputation. Credibility and keeping promises open long-term opportunities. Give value before you ask. Generosity builds lasting trust. Quote, reputation is like a shadow. It follows you even when you disappear. General wisdom. Learn to manage risks instead of avoiding them entirely. Good planning reduces surprises and increases chances of success. Be clear about acceptable risks and your loss limits. Diversifying income sources reduces dependency and increases financial stability. Consider at least one passive income: content, investment, or automated business. Do not put all your capital in one option, no matter how safe it seems. Financial literacy is practical. Learn basics of investing, taxes, and saving. Quote, financial knowledge frees you from fear. Summary of financial principles. Control debt. Pay off the highest interest first and choose low-rate debts. Use credit cards wisely. Don't live beyond your means. Long-term investing requires patience and the compounding effect of time. Do not get swept away by quick deals or promises of unrealistic returns. Evaluate your investments periodically and study reasons before buying or selling. Early retirement requires a clear financial plan and consistent investments. Learn negotiation skills. Profit in money often begins with a well-timed word. Whether you are an employee or entrepreneur, rare skills are valued and better paid. Stay flexible with changing markets and learn new tools when needed. Keep a record of your achievements. It helps in interviews and boosts self-confidence. Build a small project to test ideas before scaling smoothly. Start with a simple business model, testable and easily adjustable. Do not fear modifying the idea based on market feedback and real data. Real marketing depends on understanding people's problems and offering solutions. Invest time in improving the user or client experience. Seek honest feedback and use it for continuous improvement. Data guides decisions better than feelings alone. Learn to read numbers, profit margins, cash flow, and cost items. Quote, "You cannot manage what you do not measure." Performance measurement concept. Build a system to track your daily, weekly, and monthly progress. Technology is a powerful tool to save time, but do not get overwhelmed with details. Choose simple tools that actually work rather than complicating the system with unnecessary additions. Repetition and continuous improvement create a significant difference over time. Do not wait for perfection before launching. Early launch gives real data. Treat criticism as a gift, free information about weaknesses. Competition is useful. Learn from it and always aim to improve. Trust yourself but maintain curiosity and critical thinking. Maintain clear ethical principles in your work and relationships. Ethical awareness builds trust and reduces legal and social risks. Quote, "Success without ethics is short-lived." Ethical summary. Humility opens doors to mentors and learning opportunities you cannot buy. Be a lifelong student. Every encounter can teach you something new. Make work enjoyable as much as possible. Enthusiasm makes challenges easier. Seek meaning in what you do. Intrinsic motivation is stronger than material incentives. Work-life balance is not a luxury, but essential for sustainable productivity. Learn to disconnect. Rest periods renew energy and boost creativity. Invest in personal relationships. Family and social support reduce personal worries. Speak honestly with those around you about ambitions, limits, and needs. Learn to manage expectations and clarify them to avoid disappointment. Quote, "Unspoken expectations are a major source of disappointment." Common psychological insight. Practice daily gratitude. Writing 3 gratitude points reduces anxiety. Gratitude does not reduce striving. It balances perspective and energizes positivity. Keep 1 screen-free day per week, if possible, for deep thinking. Silence helps make better decisions and reduces impulsive mistakes. Turn big experiences into lessons applicable in the future. Give each lesson a small action plan for the following week. Repetition with minor adjustment creates sustainable progress. Ensure your goals are measurable, timely, and realistic. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Do not confuse practical goals with passing desires. Celebrate small victories to fuel your continuity. Internal motivation is strongest when you see real progress over time. Quote, "Success is built on small daily victories." Motivational principle. Learn how to reevaluate professional relationships when needed. If a work relationship drains your energy without return, consider adjusting your boundaries. The ideal career path is rarely linear. Experience fluctuations add richness. Test new fields systematically before isolating from them. Develop transferable skills for career adaptability. Financial independence starts with understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Buy assets that increase income instead of liabilities that consume money. Quote, "The rich buy assets, the poor buy liabilities." Famous financial principle. Do not hesitate to start part-time work or small projects to create cash flow. Multiple sources of work reduce pressure and increase learning opportunities. Be flexible in the timing of success. Everyone has their own pace. Compare yourself to your past self, not others. This leads to improvement rather than frustration. Emergency planning includes alternative plans, ready to execute immediately. In crises, simplicity in decision-making and communication is stronger than complex solutions. Management wisdom comes from experience and calm analysis. Develop a habit of documenting lessons and define 3 actionable steps afterward. Make failure a documented learning experience, not just a forgotten event. Know your strengths and place them at the forefront of your strategy. Consult trusted people in your field before making major financial or professional decisions. Face criticism by analyzing its source and intentions. Treat objective criticism as data and ignore personal attacks. Learn good writing. Clear expression opens many professional doors. Blogging or content creation enhances your name and attracts opportunities at no direct cost. Ensure consistency in appearance and message across all your channels. Quote, "Your personal brand is like currency. You must preserve it." Marketing principle. Set daily habits to care for focus, health, money, and relationships. Small habits accumulate to make a big difference over months and years. Start each day with a small step toward your biggest goal. Do not underestimate the power of slow, steady consistency. Ensure your ambitions align with your core values. Values guarantee sustainable success and prevent long-term regret. Financial planning should include psychological goals, not just numeric ones. Ask yourself why you want this success. The answer determines the best path. Balancing striving and contentment reduces burnout. Protect your time with family and friends. This is an investment in your mental capital. Treat anxiety as a signal for adjustment, not a final obstacle. Try breathing and mindfulness techniques to reduce stress in critical moments. Seek legal or financial advice when needed to avoid costly mistakes. Stay updated with tools and trends in your field to avoid falling behind. Collaborative learning accelerates skill acquisition. Smart time utilization means higher performance in less time. Combine results-driven work with learning-driven work. Balancing practical approach with strategic thinking is essential for growth. Quote, a confident person takes action, the fearful hesitate. Motivational observation. Change your environment to support your goals. An organized workspace enhances focus. Music, lighting, and organization affect work quality and creativity. Use checklists to reduce routine mistakes and increase consistency. Arts and hobbies fuel creativity and improve solution quality in work. Do not underestimate the value of rest. Vacations renew resources for productivity. Build a learning system that becomes a long-term routine. Learn from others' success stories, but do not blindly copy. Adapting to your current circumstances is better than imitating unavailable conditions. Set time limits for experiments to know when to stop or adjust. Take responsibility for your results. It gives you control over change. Humility at the top brings greater support and protects from sudden downfall. Turn your successes into rules that can be applied to new projects. Future planning begins with small steps today, not big plans without execution. Analytical conclusion. Success comes from a balance between a clear plan, daily habits, and smart self-investment. Practical summary. Start with a daily step, save consistently, and learn one useful skill per year. Final advice. Make your journey a cluster of small habits, not a complex struggle. In conclusion, the journey is long. Choose an approach you can sustain, not one that exhausts you. Extra point 1. Trust that continuous progress is more important than excessive speed.